Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush Guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 2025, which is a hard level and one of my dilemma levels because I haven't even played it through 10 times, but I can see that this is a board that requires so much luck that if I don't bring in a booster, I'm going to be here for a very long time. And I know that there's one booster that if I'm lucky enough to get more than one iteration on the board of these, then it will help a great deal, and that's the coconut wheel. Now I'll already have two to start with. I'm bringing in this one, and I'm hoping, because it says it adds coconut wheels to the candy mix, I'm hoping that I'll get more than one available to me, and that, if I do, will really help me to be successful. So let's look at this board. We've got 20 moves to clear out 42 jelly, collect an ingredient, and reach 150,000 points. Here are our coconut wheels plus the one we brought in. My first goal here, well, my actual goal is to take this all the way down here through this isolated double thick frosting. And that's really hard to reach, especially because I've got licorice in the way. So my first goal is to clear out as much licorice from the top of the board as I can. And the reason I'm going for the top of the board is, secondly, I'm going to be working on the bottom of the board. Well, actually, I would if I had any moves over here. But then if I make moves here, this portal system will drop all of the removed licorice back down into here and bung it up even more. So I'm going to keep working until I can't take out any more licorice here. And I'm also going to see if I can maybe change things up. I got a coconut wheel already. So this is going to go through this, and it's also going to impact this a little bit. I'm going to take it this way because I can get three nice stripes along this way. So there we go. And that changed things a bit. You see, the portal brought this special down here. It didn't change it enough to be significantly helpful to me. I'm going to open this up. 1, 2, 3. If I bring it down 3, it'll go up 3. There we go. Now I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to send it up this way, and it's going to attack these very tough to reach higher areas. Now notice this isn't my only challenge. I've got these little crevices that are going to be filled with jelly until I can do something about it. And now look, it's changed this section even more. Not much. How did that not work? I was expecting bigger impact over here. If I use this, it's just going to take out mostly the licorice. I'm going to do it anyway. And this will drop down a bit, so hopefully this will work, and I'll get at least a couple of good hits in there. Well, I took out some more of that licorice, and remember, it should be becoming part of the candy mix, so hopefully I'll get even more coconut wheels. The more chaos I make here, the more likely I'll be able to bring more coconut wheels down onto the board. I still can't really make any moves down here, and that's a big issue for me. See, I can't even get that unwrapped. I can't set off that, so I'm going to have to make moves here, even if they don't strike any frosting, and try to set them off so that I can change what's happening here. Taking this out as I go is okay. Here's a great move. It's going to take a layer of this, it's going to take this out completely, and it's going to change the structure over this way. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of nice right there. Don't have a lot of orange on the board, but I'm going to gamble that that's going to be enough orange. I could make a stripe this way or wrapped this way, and the only significance that might bring is it might bring more orange onto the board. But I don't have enough moves to go with something so nebulous as that. Okay, here we go. This one and this one couldn't be worse position for me. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to set this off. And I think I've got it, and I'll tell you why. Because I've cleared out all of the jelly except one. I got all of this, and I only have 2 moves left. If I need to, I will just use a lollyhammer and hack that away. So I've already won, right? As long as I don't make a mistake and forget to use a lollyhammer before I totally run out of moves. I'm going to drop this down and see what happens. Oh, so close. If I take this out, the orange will collapse. It will almost work for me. almost I'll be able to get a purple down here, but not quite. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Lollyhammer. Now I say that this was a dilemma for me because I don't like to give up too quickly, but I also don't like to portray an impossible situation or a close to impossible situation as a realistic possibility. So I wanted to show you that I use boosters on this level because I don't think that there's any way to beat it except to either use boosters or to have a very, very lucky board, which means you might be playing this through 100, 200 times before you hit that. And I think it's best to invest your boosters wisely and move on to the next level. If you'd like to see more videos, you can subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.